Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio. TigerTails Radio. Be part of it. Chat in the Discord server and talk directly to the hosts. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk now.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio.
Everything between boys and girls, ATK.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting off being a not for kids show. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't want YouTube getting all that kind of, this is for kids, so I thought, I'll stretch the boundaries. I'll include dogs and cats and anything else that could be between boys and girls.
Ignore the lion. Ignore studio that's fucking there.
Did you just say lion while stroking the tiger?
Lion.
Oh, okay.
Tiger. Studio.
Lion and tigers and studios, oh my.
Beer.
Yes, today's episode has been sponsored by beer, just so you're all aware.
Yeah, it's a mix of coffee and beer because today
For him, I can't drink coffee. Kidney stones.
Kidney stones don't drink coffee?
No, it gives me kidney stones.
But no, for me it was like work and then, holy crap, I'm tired, need coffee, but also require beer. So, beer, coffee.
Ew.
Coffee, beer.
I'm really warm. I'm taking my jumper off.
You put the bloody thickest jumper on ever.
Well, it was breezy outside.
So yes, hello, welcome to season 12, episode 26. We are back for another Monday. It is 8:30. We might stay awake through the show.
Maybe. We make no promises.
God, Friday was bad. Today is like, show.
Oh, Friday was hilarious. If you don't watch TigerTails Gaming, you really should, because Friday's stream was the saltiest stream. It was amazing.
Love the game, but fuck you, TK. Absolutely love playing the game.
Oh, yes, Mr. Xavier over there played Karushi, otherwise known Intelligent Cube in outside of PAL areas.
Yeah.
And all the salt flew. It really did. It was amazing.
Never played it before. I've heard of it. Never played it.
Well, this is why I thought I'd make you play it.
Yeah.
It seemed like a nice, relaxing puzzle game, just to, calm you down after a stressful day at work.
Tired playing that. It's like...
It's a puzzle game, folks.
Yes. So, hello to everyone who is watching. We have Pop Cigaras. Cigaras?
Yes, hello from Sigurdsson. We had Warpower who commented before we started streaming.
No one currently in Discord, so if you are in the Discord, feel free
Make
to
some
say
noise.
hi. We will try and say hi back whilst also doing a show, because, hey, juggling shit is what a professional amateur radio station does.
Well, you're technically IRC Corner, don't forget, so...
I'm in a corner.
Yes.
But I'm not on IRC.
No, because you've got Discord instead. We've upgraded.
Cool.
But we still call it IRC Corner. It's traditional.
Because we're old. Oh, yeah. So
some of the traditions from season 3 going,
we don't have an Echo because he is seeing the family with social distancing in mind. So we'll jump into review of the week. Last week was the first week of us, or for me, properly taking calls.
Oh yes, and your new role.
My new role. So it was like a lot of...
For those listening to this, there is deliberate silence here.
Oh, it's a call! Shit!
Mr. Xavier is just looking at his watch.
I won't say it was slow, but Friday, there's a reason why I was so tired on Friday, because we'll do work Friday afternoon. Where is everybody?
There was no work.
Half an hour to 45 minutes between taking a call.
Oh no, you poor thing. I dream for that kind of weight.
Yeah, but I run on the energy that is generated by work, so it's like, I could motivate myself.
So did I.
But once that doesn't happen, it's suddenly a case of, right, so what are you doing today?
Yeah, Sega Park drummed that right out of me. And it's like, hey, you want to work? Well, there's nothing.
Yeah, no.
I've instead drink.
Yeah, I've done the time when not much work comes through, because I did work over on call centre going over Christmas week between Christmas Day and New Year's. I did 1 week where I did that. I've done 2 weeks in the 3 years I've been on broker side. I try to avoid it for a reason.
It's quiet.
It's like you have to sit there and do nothing. But internet, no. Can I read my book? No.
You must look for other work to do. But there is no other work. You must find some.
Can you do claims? I haven't done claims for 3 years. You can do claims. No.
Not anymore.
Are you new business trained? No. Can you do other work? No.
Otherwise, I would be doing it.
Don't worry, we'll do a lottery to send one of you home. Die.
In my place, it's still busy even when it's quiet. So it's no.
I thrive more on the work. I mean, it's getting better. I think
you should come join our place.
No,
so better.
Don't start suggesting poaching on a recorded stream.
I'm not saying poaching. It'd be entirely your decision. But we probably have a better pension than what you get.
It is poaching, and also there is a refer a friend scheme. But that's by the way.
Yes, there is a refer a friend scheme, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. I'm glad you reminded me. We'll make sure that you do that.
Oh dear. So I generally run on the work. So the week's been tiring because there's been no work, but the whole team has been using Teams to try and keep ourselves sane, because we need to. And we are learning still doing the role. This has been the start of the second week where we're properly taking calls. Monday has been busier. At what point we'll feel confident? I don't know. At what point I'll break because I haven't had a holiday? Probably within the next couple of weeks, because my holiday starts on the 26th.
And mine starts on the 29th. So we're going to be on holiday together.
Yay!
Yay!
If we're still in lockdown, it'll be a case of, wait, hold on. This doesn't feel like holiday.
This feels like a normal day, just with no work in it.
Like, get up, get out of bed, go to the desk, Shit, not working. Fuck, what do I do?
I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah,
Editing video!
I've got something to do, but that first bit in the morning where it's like, oh yeah, I'll start, go down, get breakfast. Oh shit, I don't actually have to have breakfast to start one of the day because I don't have work, so I'll stare at the telly and go, the remote's over there. Bugger.
That's what you get for not having a Google-controlled telly. Chromecast is your friend.
Yes, but Chromecast cannot press the standby button.
No, but since your TV has buttons on it,
Yes.
you could bring it out of standby.
I turn the monitor, it's into standby, and then have to get the remote to turn it on to standby. Inevitably, at some point, I have sat down, and you know what your body's like once you've sat down. It's like, no.
I'm not getting up again now. Yeah, done.
It's like your knees. Yeah, no.
I'm well aware of that.
Your knees, yeah.
My knees are the most uncooperative things in this side of the planet.
Weekend was very much a stay-in weekend, because...
The weather was shit.
The weather... I managed to get some laundry done early in the morning, but then it was a case of... Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, clouds.
Yep.
Are you going to rain? Don't know.
Maybe.
Gonna put washing out, gonna rain. Fuck you. Sunday, managed to get that done before the showers. But it was just kind of a chill day. Sunday roleplay was done. I had a really good character-driven session. It was fan-fucking-tastic. We did no story. The emotional depths that we were playing was fantastic. It was like, here, have some trauma. Here, have some angst. We don't normally have that shit. Well, we haven't had that shit for a while, because this is this is orthodoxy adjacent universe. So we are in the universe with the orthodoxy, but we're not the orthodoxy. For those people who know the reference. So we're superheroes, but we're not part of an organisation that has funding, structure, leadership, benefits. We don't have any of that. We're just a bunch of Cambridge students who are trying to protect the world from gribbly shit. And currently we've just gone through emotional fucking trauma.
So basically the school adventures.
Kind of, yeah.
More the Scooby-Doo gang.
Yeah, very much Scooby-Doo. It was originally pitched as, think kind of like a Shazam style adventure. You get powers. I was literally going Shazam style with the character creation. But yeah, it was really good fun. So I was chuckling away at a few bits and pieces, and everyone was trying not to shout and scream and cry and wail. we rolled like a grand total of 3 dice rolls across the entire evening. That's how fun it was. Ah, good times. But yeah, that's been the week. This week is gonna be interesting, but we'll see how that goes. How was TK's last week been?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I've been avoiding most things.
I've been in his room.
I've been procrastinating by doing other things. You know, the thing where you're still productive, but you've been productive because you're procrastinating about doing things. You know, that oxymoron in itself. But yeah, so the website updating I'm supposed to be doing hasn't happened at all. But
Yeah.
I've got much further in the video editing. So,
Yes. He's also been recording more videos to edit.
well, it's more for the same video. That's annoying.
Yes.
Because the original amount of source footage I captured has ended up being massively oversaturated because
he's
reasons.
It's recorded more.
So I've had to re-record a load
he'll
on
now have to
in a
edit.
different method. Yeah, so it's all going in. I'm thinking about re-recording one more section.
Oh,
as well.
fuck's sake! How's the video going? Well, I'm recording more footage. This is not the Justice League.
Well, I keep talking about things, and then realising that the source footage I've got for that thing I was talking about looks terrible because it's massively oversaturated.
It's going to be a 2-hour epic.
No, it's 10 minutes.
This is not 10 minutes.
The script, as read so far, because I did a quick kind of guide read, is 9.5 minutes or so. So when I add an introduction and ending to it, it's going to be about 10 minutes.
Which should be, based on the general rules of editing, about 40 minutes worth of footage. Currently, I think we're on to 2 months with TK.
I've got 35 gigs worth of it.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I think you need to stop recording and start the editing.
I've started editing. I keep having to go back and re-record bits because I've talked about it and I don't have the great source footage. And it's like, this is so annoying.
Dear me.
But I'm now mostly covered. There's just one element on the 4th level that I need to think about maybe capturing. And then that's it. And then I'll be happy and I can just edit the rest and it'll be good.
Meanwhile, I'm just going screenshot, montage, some footage, find adverts that are relevant because that's fun.
Don't forget to cite your sources.
Can YouTube be counted?
Yes, but you got to include the channel.
What?
Yes. Haha.
PlayStation Europe. There we go.
Oh, perfect. If that's where you got it from.
Yeah, I think.
And don't forget, if you've got it from some random obscure YouTuber, to ask permission first.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, we'll get in the shit because someone will go, "You stole my footage!" Rah!
Well, TV footage. Yeah. Ah, good times. So, anything else over the week, or is that pretty much it?
Oh no, but it's been pretty much just absorbed with either editing, having lovely voice chats with the boyfriend, and recording more footage, and then editing it, and then watching people do YouTube videos, and then doing more editing while else going on. There's been a lot of tinkering with the edit. There hasn't been so much because I've been kind of drumming down all the long bits into smaller clips and then putting them into the guide track. And I'm fast getting to the realisation I'm going to need to re-record this guide track to the final recording fairly soon. Otherwise all these timings are going to be massively out and it's going to take me hours and hours and hours to rejig everything. Which is kind of the point of the guide track. It's to give you the vague idea of what's going on, but I've realised I've got so many things that are about a second long, and all those seconds are going to be out of place. So I thought maybe I'll get a finalised recording done earlier instead of just the guide track, because the guide track's been useful. I will say that the guide track has been very useful.
Yeah, you need it.
But I have made a few edits to the script where it did sound a bit clunky, so I'm quite glad I did the guide track recording, because the more I had to listen to bits of it, the more I've gone, I don't like that. And so I have made some adjustments to the script.
Yeah,
and
there's a reason why we don't do these types of videos, because it's a lot of fucking work, and
yeah,
we have jobs.
We don't normally script things, we normally do it off the cuff.
Usually.
And so to actually have scripted content, I'm like, I don't like this. This sounds like effort, and we're not used to effort.
Well, it's not this effort, it's more a case of concentrated work rather than walk into rooms, switch shit on, what do we do today?
Well, just talk into a microphone for a couple of hours,
Yeah.
and then we can bugger off.
Yeah.
Well, no, you bugger off. I then update all the websites and get everything else sorted and set up the stream for next week, and then...
He bitches about this, but he knows that if I did it, he would come back and redo everything the way he wants it afterwards anyway.
Well, for the most part, you don't have to type anything.
He would still do it.
The website you would have to do, but that's why I don't let you do the website, because I actually like having correct grammar and spelling.
Anything I do is incorrect, don't worry.
I mean, you play games quite well, and you get very stroppy over games quite nicely. That was quite entertaining. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, if you're wanting to see me get angry, there is an entire series of me playing the first God of War.
And Sonic Adventure.
Oh yeah, and Sonic Adventure. But currently, I fucking don't know where the fuck I am in the game. But yeah, I get significantly pissed off. It's like,
It's quite
I've
funny.
not gotten to the angry section that I know is coming. That's the worst bit.
That's okay. Why do you think I've not been recording audio with the gameplay footage of it?
Yeah.
It's just been game audio only, no mic.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the world doesn't need to hear that. The world definitely doesn't need to hear.
I quite happily throw this out because it's fun whilst I'm recording. Editing it is a bit of a bitch, especially as I'm starting to realise this is a big game. This isn't Sonic.
No, you went and played a proper game, didn't you?
Yeah, I played a proper game. I played a game from 2005.
Well, this is why I started mine with Jamalali, because I knew it would be short and sweet and easy, and you could do it in like 5-minute chunks.
Yeah, true.
And then I got up to stage 5 and realised I couldn't capture good footage for stage 5 for love nor money, so I stopped the series.
But I've got a lot. Yeah, I've got a lot of bits and pieces already on TigerTails Gaming. I will be finishing the God of War run. At some point, I will be doing something else. I just need to, 1, find the time, and 2, find the game. So
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, still need to do sodding a Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know there's some really cool boss fights I'd be interested in on that Sonic Adventure, but it's a different thing because the reason I did Sonic Adventure was the chaos fight at the end, and I really enjoyed that.
And it almost made up for the rest of the game.
Yeah, almost. Fucking Big the Cat.
Fishing. You want to go fishing.
Relax.
Hey, Froggy.
So yeah, so hello to everyone in the chats. Hello DH in Discord, who was talking about them working a quiet overnight for Y2K, getting 4-time rate to watch films.
Nice. And being presented with a special clock. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that reminds me, actually, speaking of DH, we do have a Telegram chat as well. I'll put a link in the YouTube comments. I might just put a link in
Brilliant.
the Discord chat as well for those people who prefer Telegram over Discord.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because it's not like we've got a YouTube thing to talk on or a
No.
Discord thing that we got in to talk on. Now we also have Telegram.
Why? In all fairness, I didn't set the Telegram group up.
No.
That was set up for me. But so yes, we have Telegram as well. Just in case you prefer that, really.
All of these wonderful communication tools.
That we don't use, yeah.
Well, we pay attention, but to be honest, I'm paying attention more to Discord and to some degree Telegram than I am Facebook and Twitter, because apparently the rules can't dictate that I talk about those two social media sites anymore. Well, technically, I could if people stopped fucking talking on them.
Yeah. Mind you, I found that's a bit like France. It would be lovely if it wasn't for the residents.
I don't mind France. I don't mind French people. I do object to things associated.
What? Garlic and onions.
I'm fine with garlic. Oh shit, people are saying things. Oh no, it's just you.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, interest. Oh fuck.
And yes, I just signed up to Discord now. Yay! And we're glad you have. It's nice to see you.
Yeah. So we'll be heading into Jackbox. So if you're wanting to play, make sure you've got an internet-enabled device pointed at jackbox.tv. We will be starting this round about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We will be putting the code on there and letting you know what the game is. We will have a little bit of music before.
We will.
But seeing as we don't have an echo, we are actually early.
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't often...
We don't often run ahead of schedule, and it's weird. It's that feeling where, what do we do?
Well, normally this type of situation...
Quick, do it done and dusted.
Don't ever done this. This type of situation, not that I can do in 8 minutes. This type of situation, we were like back in the original house, and the sun was streaming through the door, through the patio windows, because the front room TK had the studio in was like a fucking patio window style thing.
Oh, in the house, yeah.
Yeah, in the original house, and as soon as that happened, it was like, yeah, just throw some music on and sit back and reminisce about cartoons. Or
Yeah.
because
We used to have the theme nights with all the cartoon themes.
yeah.
And it'd be like, I'd love to be able to do that again, but I don't know how many of them would get this channel screwed by copyright claims.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the case, because back then we weren't primarily YouTube. I mean, we might have something that we could put on the show as a special treat outside of that. We could look into that, but it depends on interest. So if any of you are interested in us doing like a theme podcast,
Theme nights. Yeah, if you want a theme night, let us know. We'll investigate the feasibility of doing it.
well, we will potentially be looking at stuff, because there are things coming up this year that are probably worthwhile doing, kind of theme things, and I wouldn't be surprised if this month we have some sort of theme or influence to the music, because it is that time of the year. June.
He's speaking in tongues, folks.
Pride month, isn't it? It's Pride.
Oh,
Everyone's
that time of the year.
Currently, Pride month is a case of, oh yeah, there's gay people as well.
Yeah. I was thinking more video gamey, and I was thinking,
No.
well, the PlayStation
E3
announcement coming out, but
E3 is gone.
yeah.
That's what we'd be talking about right now. E3 and how shit it is.
That's why I'm at a loss of what to say. It's because normally I'll be bitching about how crappy 3 is, or bitching because the Sony conference will be on while we're streaming.
Yeah, or
the
it's a
Microsoft
case
conference.
of show us game footage. Oh, we are. No,
not game
no,
footage.
You're not. But look, it's in-game footage. No, it's an entirely run thing that you've played on your little in-house shit that we will see
Yeah, it's
for the next 6 months.
It's in-engine footage you're showing us, not in-game footage. There is a significant difference.
Or better yet, you'll release 8 minutes of brand new game footage, which is exactly the same as the other footage, only in a different area, with no discernible bettering fucking mechanics.
See, what I liked about E3 was you occasionally got the demos that didn't work.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I liked the days when it was Techie brought on stage, is he gonna shit himself?
Invariably, the answer is yes.
Things go wrong. I hated the influencer crap that they tried, because it was like, hey, look at all these people you don't know.
I don't know, I remember, I think it was
EA
Ubisoft.
or Ubisoft influencers. Yeah.
Ubisoft got Tobuscus to host one year. That was a glorious car crash.
But you will never see that again, because
No.
that was fun.
Yeah, not for all the wrong reasons.
That was fun. And the same with, what was it, Aisha or Ashia or whatever her name is. We're
Yeah.
never going to see her again. It's just going to be executive talking bullshit, executive from company talking bullshit, when all we want to see is
The game.
footage. Play it.
On that note, let's have a song.
Yes.
So, let's have a song here. It's called Summer... Sorry, it's by Summer Was Fun.
Yep.
Featuring Laura Bream. And it's a little song called Prism.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
Yeah, Quiplash time.
He is way too eager.
What? I like a bit of Quiplash.
too easy.
So sue me.
So sue you. Go on then, throw up the screen.
Okay, give me a second because that's going to be really loud otherwise. Right, there we go. Right, let's Quiplash it up, baby. Look really loud. Ow.
I don't wear headphones, it's fine for me. So welcome back to the Jackbox.tv games that everyone and their mother is currently playing. We are playing Quiplash 2.
Yeah.
If you want to join in, pick up an internet-enabled device, point your browser towards Jackbox.tv, give yourself a silly little name, put in the room code Romeo Kilo Uniform Kilo, and you can join in and play some Quiplash. If you're not interested, you can wait for us to start play as an audience member, see how the game is, because we normally get a couple of games in and around. We have a DH, but it looks like we don't have our usual crew jumping straight on today.
I know. Well, I know Shades is currently having a nap, so he's had a busy weekend and things, so he's enjoying a bit of sleep. And I don't blame him. And we know Echo's not around either, so... I mean, if all else fails, we can always abort and switch games.
If needs be.
If needs be.
But we'll give people a time, because I know last week we had some late entrants who couldn't quite jump in because they were literally coming out of the shower.
Yeah, and so time that spectacularly. And I think people always appreciate that we're normally a bit late starting this anyway, so... Better bring that volume down a bit. As much as I like the Quiplac jazz, it's loud in my ears. Because I get to wear the headphones.
Yeah.
Because I've got to actually hear all these things, because I'm sat next to the buttons that control all the levels.
Starting to hit that point now in the afternoon where it's like tired.
Have I still got this enabled?
This.
Oh, okay, no I don't.
Oh, he's trying to play with his funky toy.
I've got buttons to press. I mean, I could still press this button, but it wouldn't really do much. It doesn't really improve the picture.
Wrong arm. There we go. I gotta remember I'm reversed on the screen.
Genius.
I don't sit with a camera that often. There's a reason I don't have a camera. I like just being the disembodied voice. Prefer it that way. I don't do camera too well.
Yeah, I get to be the disembodied voice. It's my turn.
So, whilst Echo's away, I would like to inform that we've got up by 1 subscriber. So, we're one more closer to that 500 for him getting by.
Well, I've put it as 400 on the website
It's
now.
400
so
now, it's 400.
He can deal with it.
Okay, that's cool, because that's 34 more people we now need to get to subscribe to TigerTails Radio. So,
Tempt them. Tempt.
yeah, if you've got anyone who'd be interested in joining in Monday nights around about 8:30 for a bit of fun, or to watch our back catalogue, because we have loads.
We do.
Feel free to head to YouTube, search TigerTails Radio, and you can subscribe to us there. Watch all of our archives. You can also find us on tigertails.co.uk and tigertailsradio.co.uk. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. We also have Tiger Tails Gaming as well. And if you're a little bit more wanting variety in your entertainment, we do have Tiger Tails TV, but that updates irregularly.
Virtually never.
Usually after events.
Yeah, that I'm not really updating on other things.
Events or things or
Or when
trains.
I've been out watching trains, yeah. Mostly trains. Do you know, I think...
Oh, no.
I think it's going to be a threesome. Which a game of Quiplash does not really make.
Yeah. I think everyone is either asleep or eating.
Cigarette says, no, I didn't yet.
No.
I'm quite hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump back to the Xavier and we'll switch games to something a little bit less essential. With multiple people.
Would need more players for, yeah. Sometimes it happens. I mean, we have played 4-player games on the show before. We have also had a full room.
It comes and goes.
Yeah, it's like first weekend of July-ish, so...
Anything is possible. Don't forget, we do have our birthday coming up.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
20th of July. Yeah. The show will turn 16 years old.
After my payday as well.
Lucky you, it's before mine.
So there may indeed be cake. There probably will be tired, but there may indeed be cake.
Cake would be nice.
Because that would be like the last week of our model office, so it'll be like either I've been signed off and I'll be fine, or I'll be stressed because I haven't been signed off yet. My holiday is at the end of the week.
Oh, well, fun times.
You're gonna pass so many colds. I will murder you in your sleep. You can't get me. I can find you.
Just going through the Jackbox packs going, well, it's a good idea for not a huge number of players.
Yeah. Seems to be a slow day today. That's fine. We've had slow days before. Yeah, previously we would just have chill out sessions with when we were able to play the music just with music. We have had some other games in the past that have been interesting. 20 questions was a burning success.
What it wasn't was a dildo.
Battleship was also interesting. If you go further back, there was Russian roulette with Kinder eggs. Not Kinder eggs. Yeah,
No.
Kinder eggs.
No, it was Cadbury's cream eggs.
and a Kinder egg.
No, Cadbury's caramel egg.
Or one of the stuff.
Because the cream eggs
Kinders, yeah.
and the caramel eggs had the same outer design on them. So you couldn't tell what they were until you bit into them.
Yeah. So they decided to run that game.
Yeah, and then we wonder why our teeth are so bad.
We also have had gaming challenges over previous seasons. You can find all of this on the archives if you want to go through. You won't find some things on the archives because occasionally we'd go over the 4-hour recording time that YouTube had.
Season 7 onwards is available on YouTube
Yeah.
because that's when they brought the Hangouts on air,
Yeah.
so we could start streaming.
God, I remember that.
God, those days were bad.
It's like it's from the mini flat, and yeah.
Portions of Season 3 to Season 6 can be found on the Internet Wayback Machine
Yep.
because one of our devoted listeners uploaded a load of archives for us,
Yep.
which was very nice of them. And Season 1 and 2 mostly lost to time.
Yeah.
There's a couple of bits still available on the TigerTails Radio YouTube page.
Yeah. When we've done anniversary specials.
Yeah, the 12th year anniversary special had a few clips from previous years. And I still have one complete episode of Season 1 archived.
Yeah.
And it was our disco night.
So how old are we come birthday?
Oh, well, the show started in 2004.
So we'll be 16.
We'll be 16.
16. Oh man, will we get to 20?
Well, there's a question.
That's a question. We'll be certainly hitting show 1000 though. It's like 1000 shows. How do you feel? Knackered.
Like we've had enough.
I'm all right. I mean, even with the lockdown, we've weathered this because I've told this story before. We've all moved in because various reasons, but one of the reasons was to get like the show in the studio and have a thing because that was always like a dream of having a studio room. I wanted a studio room if I ever moved. TK obviously wanted a studio room if he ever moved. So when we all moved in together, we had a spare room to have the studio, which is
What you can see now.
yeah. And then when the lockdown comes down, it is like, oh shit, are we going to survive? Well, is everyone else going to survive me? So far, yes.
Yeah, because we have a studio room.
Yeah, because we have a studio room, so we've been doing well. We haven't killed each other yet, which is good. So
I'm with
we will fade into espionage.
Yes, with a room code of Gulf, India, Juliet, Foxtrot.
It's like if Jif was confused.
I completely agree.
Oh yeah, I need to fucking
Select your
took the
character.
dog. Oh no, there we go.
I get the doggy, you get the robot.
Yep.
And so, yes, not quite Quiplash.
My touchpad is having a day.
It makes
The Edge is joining, he's just selecting his character.
All soda is called Coke until you need to be specific.
So you tell a waitress, give me a Coke.
And I'll
There
get
is a
Coke.
puppy with
But if I
chocolate
say
in
I'm going
Discord.
to Go get
Pardon?
a Coke.
There is a
not
puppy
giving
with
that
chocolate
one.
in Discord.
Exactly.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Why is that not in my belly?
If you're wanting to see the picture, you can indeed find the link to our Discord.
On the main website at tigertailsradio.co.uk.
Yep.
Hey, did we ever get those results?
So if you want to come in there, that's fine. There will be a welcome section, which will say hello to you. Server rules, which is advisable to read, and self-promotion. If you have anything you want to promote yourselves, we don't mind. TigerTails Radio Chat is where we are at the moment. TigerTails Gaming is where any of the gaming stuff is.
And if you want to suggest a tune for us to play, you can stick it in the music submissions section.
Especially if it's anything that we can get permissions to play
Please
for.
do not
Yeah.
use the surveillance satellite.
Because
Right.
we
It
get
upsets
that.
Agent Waller.
I think it's just going to be us three.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, small game, but we can run with it.
3, 2,
Let the game begin.
Let the spying begin.
Thanks to our extensive network of surveillance cameras, we can see everything going on in the world. Did you know that Brad Pitt eats a full loaf of bread every morning? The government uses this information for whatever, but we use it to play espionage.
Jazz.
Let's go! Who's up first?
Oh god, me.
Xavier's first.
Jesus.
Figurines. Breakable overpriced dolls.
What percentage of people have ceramic dolls in their homes
ceramics?
right now? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is to the actual percentage.
Don't forget, YouTube might have a lag, so pay attention to your device more than the stream for this.
35%.
35%.
Everyone else,
I think
now
that's
it's
a
your turn. Do
reasonable
you think the correct
percentage
answer is
because
higher or lower?
it was probably lower, but I think it's a reasonable percentage because there are a number of people who like collecting.
Looks like an even split. Okay, right answer is 18%. And how many of those dolls do you think come alive when the lights are off?
None. Just out. Oh no, still got points. I thought I was just
All
outside.
right, who
You
said
get some
lower?
points.
Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Woohoo! I get points.
Yeah, there you go. Guess it
Next
right,
up.
you get lots of points. Guess the swing, you get
Ooh,
points.
I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
And DH is getting Harry Potter question.
God damn it.
Fictional wizard attachment severity.
What percentage of people have read all the Harry Potter books and
Oh.
seen all the movies?
Oh.
Now that's a hard one because a lot of people may have read everything because the last few books were. I can't say I've read all the books.
Can you not?
No, I've still not read the last book. I've also not watched the last films. For some reason, fucking Half-Blood Prince onwards
You're almost out of
defeat me
time.
on the books.
7%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I think I want to say higher.
Everyone says higher.
Not after this week,
Okay,
but
let's
yeah, I
see
wanna
the
say
right
higher.
answer.
I'm actually
Oh!
currently listening to a
42%.
podcast about Harry
Gotta
Potter,
be within 30% of the right answer to get points.
and it's called
Sorry, not
Potterless.
sorry. Let's see
Yep,
who got it right.
it's the journaling of
Nice
a
job.
chap who
I've got
had
some
never
points for you.
read the books before,
Oh yes, yes.
and he's reading all the books and then reviewing
Okay,
each
who's up
episode as he goes through. And oh god, it's funny.
Considering everyone in this department has dated another agent at some point, I think we can appreciate
I sense some bias from TK on this question.
What percentage of people are still friends with all of
None.
their exes?
0. Zilch. They are all scum of the world. You are being really
36%.
optimistic,
What do
TK.
y'all think? Higher or lower?
Well, one of my exes is dead. Did I count?
Depends. Are you happy they are dead?
No, we were still friends
Unanimous
afterwards.
again.
After
now
he's
let's get
dead?
to the right answer.
Okay, I was way optimistic.
Wow.
And I bet they all live in Texas.
Ooh.
Well, I get some points though, at least.
Mine's a
Got it
mixed bag. There are some that I was still
Here's some
friends
points.
with. There are others that no. We'll just go with no.
We made it through round 1. Let's peek at the scores.
Oh,
I don't know
Onward to
how
round
I'm
2, where things work a little differently.
doing this,
I'll get to that.
but TK second, DH, you still got a chance. Round 2 is
It's where the points are.
points are. Yep.
Okay,
Actually, round
who's
3 is where the
first?
points are.
Yeah, true.
Rounds 1 and 2 mean nothing.
Why do I have to
How
go
about-
first? Sending back food. Who sends back food? Aside
What
from my
percentage of
brother.
people never send back food at restaurants, even if it doesn't meet their standards?
Depends. What do you classify as standards?
Well, what they would deem acceptable to eat.
Is it edible? Is usually my standard. I think that seems reasonable. It's probably.
Okay, we have a guess.
I wanna say,
20%.
I doubt it'll
In
be
round
much
2,
higher.
You can double down if you
Probably
think the
maybe
guess is
higher.
off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher.
Don't take
or
my
much
word for it,
lower.
'cause,
if
you
you're
know.
correct, you're Mama's little angel. You
Get it
double
wrong
the
and I get
points.
more points.
Depends who answered the survey.
I don't send food back.
Generally, nor do I.
Because it's like, I'm starving. I'll eat my face of food.
Hurry up.
I think mostly
Looks like
Americans
an
have
even
answered this,
split.
so I'm going to say
And
lower.
Surveil says,
Oh,
19%.
5% out.
dang, you nailed that guess.
I thought it'd be slightly higher.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some points.
Because I know Americans are very, very particular about sending food back and they'll do it all the
Who's
time.
DH.
Okay,
what's yours
computer,
today?
what do you have for this one?
Tap water.
What
Okay.
percentage of people drink water straight from the tap when at home?
Me.
How do they define straight from the tap? Do they define it
Turn
as...
tap on.
Put head
mouth.
under.
Yeah. I did that constantly as a kid. I don't think tap water saw a glass with me for the
You're
longest
almost
time.
at 25%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I do it when I'm brushing my teeth, but I don't know if that counts.
Drinking, not washing teeth.
I suppose.
I want to say more because they drink from
everyone
fire
thinks it's
hydrants
higher.
in America.
And
It's
Surveil
weird.
says
Holy shit!
Should have gone much higher.
56%. More importantly, how many people put their mouths on the tap when they drink it? Who got it right? Well done. You
Also,
get points.
the faucets in schools. That's very much a thing
Okay, who's up next?
in America.
Me.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this?
No.
I have never swum nude before,
What percentage of people have gone skinny dipping?
because I can't swim.
I can swim, but still, no. I like to have a pair of shorts about me. Not tighty whitey, skinny, dippy, whatever you call them.
So it's either going to be that, or it's going to be about that, and I don't know which way to go.
Anytime now.
Sod it.
50%. Okay. higher or
Equality!
lower?
My fucking, no!
The H has gone higher.
I may not be able to get in because my laptop fucking touchpad is
Hurry
going
up.
mental. I can't guess.
2, 1.
Most of
No.
you were saying higher.
damn it.
Okay, let's see the right answer.
Oh!
2% off. That'll get you some serious
I'm
points.
sorry, DH. We seem to be having a very good game today.
Wow.
This
Everyone.
doesn't normally happen.
I'm never normally that close.
Oh, final round time.
But you could
By
win it
mining
on this.
social
I've
media,
seen it
we found the
happen.
most popular answers to this question. Where did most people's first kiss take place? Let's
Ooh.
see
Oh,
what we
Christ.
have.
Yeah.
School, living room, basement, park, summer camp, party, friend's house, dance, or car.
You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Ready, go!
I've avoided my one, but I think those are the most popular.
Okay,
Brilliant.
let's see what
Everyone's
you
going,
picked.
which of the 9? And which of the 6 that are left is?
And
So,
what are
friend's
the most
house,
popular
summer camp,
answers?
park, dance, and school. Ah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, good. Is it friend's house? Oh, no,
Friend's
it's
house.
school. I think you might have won it, TK. School.
Now let's see those final scores.
Yeah. TK having
Wow,
a good
you
game
played
of this.
game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
That wasn't bad, that. I actually did better than I thought.
Yeah, you won, TK, so to be fair. So there we go.
Although, you had a smaller average percentage difference.
Yeah, it didn't help me though, did it?
I think it was the final round that screwed you over most.
Yeah, that does always screw me over. Every time we've had a final round on a Jackbox game, it's like, yeah, you're dead. I don't have enough of a lead to survive.
That's not true. You've come from behind to win it a few times.
Rarely. I mean, I am not Hedgie and his ridiculousness winning streaks.
That is true. I mean, Hedge does have some crazy comebacks sometimes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Hedgie is in the employment status now, so he doesn't join the show much because he's mostly doing work through the day and then stopping because his work is talking all day.
Yes, in here.
Te-
So
te-
we kick him
technic-
out.
Yeah, technically I talk all day, but Hedgie literally does talk all day.
Yeah.
And also he works and talks all day.
He narrates audiobooks.
Yeah. He was telling me, he was like
That's what
doing,
he says he does.
doing help books, doing self-help books and stuff at the moment. And it's like, audiobook for self-help?
Yeah, they're surprisingly popular.
I'm not surprised, because do you know how fucking expensive regular books are?
So, I think we should play a quick song,
Hey.
because, yeah, we're like that.
And it's only 20 past 9, so yeah, bit of a
We
song.
maybe even just squeeze 3 games in for those
Yes.
latecomers. So I think we should now play something that's appropriate for the kind of evening time. And it's called Sun Goes Down, and it's by Jim Yosef and Roy Knox.
Everyone has issues with sticky rice. Admittedly, their sticky rice is sticky because of too much fucking stuff. I don't normally have too much.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Yeah, it's game time. That means it's time for a little bit more of the stuff.
Jackbox game.
That's the
we
word
played
I've been
Jackbox
looking
games.
for.
It's not that we're tied in any way, shape, or form.
I've got to record an audio in a minute. Code. Have I got the code right? I have got the code right. Hurrah! Right then, in that case, let us...
Have a screen? Have
yes,
a screen.
have a screen. Have a Kit Kat. Why not? Let's whiz over to the Jackbox. And your
boy.
room code of my boy, MBOI.
Hundreds of times.
Boy.
So you swallow this one.
My boy.
Okay.
Don't you want to join us in
about
guessing
the other one?
things?
That one's.
Come and put in my boy.
Oh wait.
Yep.
Is this the one you swallow and the
If
other?
there's anyone else watching who wants to join in, you can head
you should go see our
jackbox.tv, point your internet-enabled device there, enter in the room code Mother Bravo Oscar India, and give yourself a silly little name and join in with some random guessing of percentages.
Yeah, because this is Guespionage.
We may have indeed time for another game, or we may meander into conversation or done and dusted later on. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, you could talk about Karushi.
Crucially, let me see. Fuck that game?
Just waiting for DH to select his character.
Yep.
And there we go. So we'll give people a minute just in case there is anybody who does want to play. Come join us. Play the game. And other split the room related noises.
One of us. One of us.
All agents.
There is one of you.
Please
on the
don't
screen.
give Agent 13 doggy treats without making him roll over or speak. You'll spoil him.
Apparently Agent 13. Right, so
The room's starting to get warm.
it is a bit.
I'm feeling tired.
I am feeling the heat. Let's
Yep.
start the game.
3, 2, 1.
Bring on the jazz!
Welcome back. Let me just delete this video of Taylor Swift on the moon from the internet and we can start another game of Espionage. First up.
Oh, it's DH starting.
The president asked us to look this up yesterday.
Tools. Hardware function, uncertainty trauma.
What percentage of people own hardware tools they don't know how to use?
99% of people.
Depends. I mean, I get tools I know I need, but it's how many
have
people
an
just
answer.
buy like a tool
35%.
shed or something
Everyone
stupid,
else,
isn't
do you
it?
think the correct answer is higher or lower?
I think.
Ooh, I think a little tiny bit higher.
Half and half. And the correct answer is
I was right.
Yeah.
43%.
It's a little tiny bit
I
higher.
gotta see if there's an online manual for my new hammer.
And it'd be even higher if it was don't know how to use properly.
Yeah, true.
Next up.
DH is in the lead currently.
All right, I have a good one.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Hey.
Peanut butter jelly time. And all the other dead memes.
Very
What percentage
dead
of people regularly purchase peanut butter and jelly packaged together in one jar?
Oh,
What a vile concept.
61%. Okay, higher or lower?
Way easy lower.
TK is
Everyone
biased
is
on this
saying lower.
opinion. I
And
will
the
point
correct
out.
answer is... The Bible prohibits wearing clothing of two woven fabrics.
I don't
think it's the
believe
same
that, because if
principle.
that was the case, then that shit would not be
it
on
right.
the supermarket
Smart,
shelf.
yes. Here's your points.
Yeah, percentage of people surveyed, remember.
Who's next?
Tis I.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
Corn?
Kitchen implements maze related. Okay.
What percentage of people own corn holders? You know, the little handles you stick in the ends of corn on the cob.
There's a thing that you can hold corn with?
Yeah, I used to have some. Used being the operative word here.
Yeah.
And thus influencing my decision.
22%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Even in America, I don't believe it's that high.
It's unanimous.
Probably
again.
wrong.
And the correct answer is
Okay.
50%.
Wow.
So half of you own them, or all of you own one?
I get some points at least. Just.
Nice. No one guessed correctly. Woof.
I am sucking this round.
DH is in the lead.
Yep.
Let's see where things stand after round one.
Xavier, nil point. Me, 2,500.
Round
DH,
two,
3,200. Can we keep it together for round two?
I doubt it.
Let's start with you.
DH,
What
your
should I
topic
search for the old
is
Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
self-diagnosis.
Oh god.
Online medical advice, browser-induced hysteria.
What percentage of people have been convinced that something was seriously wrong with them after searching medical symptoms online?
What you want to do is go to NHS Online, put your symptoms in, and see whether or not you're going to die. The answer is yes.
Got it. 40%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower.
Now, how many people would admit to this? That's the question.
I think higher.
I'll play devil's advocate then and go
Right
lower.
down the middle. Now let's get
This
to
is
the
where it
right
comes to
answer.
like something stupidly high, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
60%. Since the arrival of the search engine, more people fear death than ever before. Thank you,
Because of the
Dr. Google.
NHS. Should not be saying that.
Let's see who got it right.
Not me.
Well done. You get points.
Yeah, but not enough.
Okay, who's up next?
Yay!
Mr. Xavier is.
Let's see how
Have I
badly I
ever
suck
told you all my
discount
brother was
stores.
killed by
Well, we've got a
falling
few of
prices?
those.
What percentage of people have visited a Walmart between midnight and 4 a.m.?
More than you think.
70%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
I'm going to say lower to that one.
It's odd. I know 24-hour stores don't work in some
Looks like
places,
an
but
even
it
split.
got weird
Okay,
in
right
some
answer
places.
is
I'm just thinking of the people surveyed and Walmart specifically. Ah,
75%. I've got big points for that guess.
America shopping is odd.
Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
yeah, she's running away with this one.
Yeah, I've managed to not suck
Next up.
ass so far. However, not gonna win.
Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why.
Deja vu. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Demonetization.
What percentage of people regularly experience deja vu?
Depends. Are you playing Initial D? Apparently, a lot of people are playing Initial D.
Let's go with this answer.
50%.
Oh, come on, TK.
All right, what do you think?
Fairly sure I've picked that answer before, though.
Yes. You feeling deja vu?
The vote is lower. And Surveil says
Hey!
17%.
I stand a chance.
It was worth it for the cheap
So
gag.
No points for you. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points.
I'm still second, though.
As for you, good job. Double points for saying much lower.
Still second. But TK could win it, the final round.
Time for the final round. Through totally legal means, we found the most popular answers to this question. What TV show is the funniest ever? And here are the most popular answers.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Carefully,
Oh,
only the three most popular
right,
answers
okay.
are worth points. Good luck.
So... Potentially.
People surveyed, that's the question.
It's really bad because there's some good answers there. I mean, Whose Line Is
Let's
There
see what
Is
answers
Anyway
you
is
chose.
very popular. I Love Lucy is old.
Friends, The Simpsons,
Now let's take a look
Seinfeld
at
was
the
a popular
results.
choice.
Oh,
Community.
Community. Oh,
Seinfeld.
God. Friends. Arrested Development. Is that enough, though?
How did you get Arrested Development? Damn.
I've started watching it. It's a little bit of a
That
slow burn.
special someone.
Don't tell me I won again. Ah,
Clawed it back at the last minute.
very much so.
That thing you said that you never
Hey,
do.
you're a winner.
I know.
Tell you what, no federal income tax for the next 3
I
years.
was not expecting some of the answers for that final round. Oh,
So, does it show?
yes.
No, that was our cumulative game scores.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Although, we have really evened up our averages. Oh, he's opening the door. I was going to say, where's he off to? He's walking off. I'm about to put the camera back on him, and he walks off.
It's either that or I melt.
Puddle.
That was fun. That was fun.
That was fun.
Nice fun little game.
Yeah, I like a nice bit of espionage.
Yeah. It's like 25 minutes to 10. So we've got time to play another song. We've got time to do a bit of Done and Dusted, if we can think of anything.
Okay, well, we can do a quick song and then have a think about it.
Yes.
Or maybe even have another game of espionage.
Not quick flash. Games is blah 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 blah.
Squibbly bib.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blubber lubber lubber. Killing for time.
You flubber lubber in your own corner, mate.
I will, the camera's not on me.
I know it. I want to sit in my own corner and not have the camera on me. He's not, thankfully.
No, I'm a nice boy. I don't
The
do that.
studio would be thrown at his head. Not that head.
Comedy value. That's not worth it. Anyway. So, I think we should play a quick songs.
Yes.
And so we have Minerva with, he said, turn the backing music off now, Without You.
My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely. I know there's things that I can't undo. I'm falling apart so slowly. Come alive when we're faded. The summer nights that we're chasing. Want this feeling to last forever, forever. I know it's hard for you to stay, but I can make it another day without you, without you. My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely. I know there's things that I can't undo. I'm falling apart so slowly. Come alive when we're faded. The summer nights that we're chasing. Want this feeling to last forever, forever. I know it's hard for you to stay, but I can make it another day without you, without you. I know it's hard for you to stay, but I can make it another day without you, without you.
Radio killed the video star.
How can this be?
Which radio? TigerTails Radio. That's perfect. Internet radio has never been so fuzzy.
There we go. And that was a song. Okay, so we now have a little bit of time to kill. So the question is, do we want to play another game, or do we move on?
Need to oil this.
Yeah, that's quite squeaky. You're a squeaky boy there.
I think we. Please stop. I think we've done quite well with the Quiplash games.
Jackbox.
That's the one, Jackbox games. So yeah, espionage was fun. We can probably just chill out for the last 20 minutes because I think we need to, because it's been that kind of. Oh. Not that I can think of anything for. Well, I can think of one thing for Done and Dusted. Yeah, just whether or not anyone would care, but.
Oh, what is it?
Well.
Shall I play the jingle?
I'll play the jingle because we haven't done Done and Dusted for a while.
Okay.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
Hey. So what I have for Done and Dusted is an online card game. It isn't a new online card game. No, it is old card game that is new online. So for those who do play card games, this is Magic the Gathering.
Oh, crikey.
That's
going back some.
This is going back some. And this is the online version that is actually good, which is Magic the Gathering Arena. If you've followed the history of online games for Magic, they have all been shit. They have been terrible. I've played quite a few of them on and off. I've played the original card game, then quit, then people got into it, so I got into it, we played, then I'd quit, then people got into it again, I'd get into it, we'd play, we'd quit. It's kind of like drugs.
But not.
But no, it's not actually a drug, but everyone acts like it is because you spend a lot of money and then you quit, but then you go back. Oh dear. So this is the online version, and I'm actually finding this enjoyable for a variety of reasons. Online card games have one of the biggest problems because they try to emulate the card games in real life. Pay 60 quid for a box of cards, online pay fucking 100 quid because logic, you know, that kind of thing. And as opposed to the real life cards, online cards, if the game disappears, you're fucked. None of them ever had ways of really getting a collection too easily together without money. So this iteration, surprisingly, allows you to get a lot of cards for free by playing the game.
Ah, wow.
I know.
A novel concept.
A very novel concept. One that I've been enjoying in the other card game that I play, which is...
Hearthstone?
No, don't play Hearthstone because fuck RNG.
Okay.
Legends of Runeterra, which is the League of Legends inspired card game, which also rewards you cards for playing and gives you opportunity to get more cards through playing. So you don't have to spend money to get cards. You can do so. That one, however, has a mechanic to make sure you can't just pay to win.
Good.
Magic the Gathering Arena, unfortunately, does have pay to win because you can, if you've got disposable income, or not, because some people, you can just dump money into this, because this is still Magic the Gathering, this is still tournaments, this is still people who can take this professionally and play. But once you've bought the cards, they're your cards and your account, so you can still play with friends with stupid decks and play historic and things like that. I've got to say, it's a lot better than I remember online games. They've got a very good UI, they have got a very easy playing system, although I think they could improve some of it, but I understand why, because there's a lot of mechanics, if ever you've played Magic the Gathering. The card game, a table card game, is confusing as hell if you don't know the full rules. And there are professional judges because interactions between cards get so confusing, two people can argue over whether or not one card goes first, second, third, never. Yeah. But the game tracks everything. It keeps it nice and simple for you. And if you're a new player who wants to get into Magic, I would certainly say do this because it's free.
Free is a good price.
Free is a very good price. You can do a tutorial that gives you decks to play with, and you can play each day to unlock a deck, another deck. And that's like 60 cards, but it's about an average of about, say, 40 odd, because some of it is stuff that you always have access to, land to create your creatures. So you can build a collection so long as you don't care about time investment, but your time investment is playing, not wasting time. It is play, get some rewards. There is a battle pass, because everything has a battle pass, and there is
Naturally.
a paid and unpaid one. And there are stuff that if you want to pay money in, you can do so and still get a reasonable outcome for your money. Because this is still inspired by the mobile store style and the mobile game style, with having things that are best value at certain costs, and that you just pay because you like the developer. What was it? Jetpack Willy was the one that I remember. Yeah.
Because so there are we?
No, it was Jetpack something.
Jetpack Joyride?
Yes, that's the one, which was literally pay 99 cents to pay. It was just something free for the developers. That was it, and I was like, yeah, don't mind.
Yeah.
Because I played that game to death on mobile.
I think I bought it on the PS3.
Yeah, it does exist still on the PS3. I don't know what happened to my original save, but yeah, I played that to death with my machine gun jetpack. That was silly. And it's actually interesting to get back into now, because obviously everyone's stuck at home. You can't go to the local gaming store to play and, you know, have to wear a face mask just to be able to breathe normally, because air conditioning and deodorant, guys.
These things do not go together, apparently.
No, these things don't exist in gaming stores. It's like, for fuck's sake, here is some deodorant, here are some moist towelettes, fuck off to the bathroom. I don't smell. Fuck off to the bathroom.
Rude.
There's a reason why we don't bring women to these places. That's sexist. No, they can smell.
They have a sense of smell. Apparently it's been bred out of men.
Yeah, well, you get nose deaf. This is a convention thing. tangentially that also involves with magic. If you get a large number of people stuck in a room, you will heat up, you will sweat. But if you're in there for a while, you don't notice the smell. This is why your parents, when you were growing up, walked into your room and went, "Holy fuck!" and walked back out, and you were like, "What?"
It's a stench of a man.
Yeah, this is why I like to open the doors in the house and the windows to let air in, because walking into a room and going, "Oh wow, you've been in here for a while," it's like, "Oh, hold on." Yeah, that's not socially polite.
No.
As opposed to going, "Fucking stink," But
I had to close all my windows because it got freezing over the last couple of days, and I was like, I'm not happy about this.
Oh, diddums. Meanwhile, we're like going, cold air, cold air, cold air, cold
Down here, it's like really warm. And we're like, yeah, okay, bring in the cool. Go upstairs and be like, it's a nice box, I don't like this.
Yeah, but it's a good game online to get into for free, and there's lots of different play modes. You do have a bot that you can play against. You do have things that you can unlock us through play, but it has to be against players. It can't be against the bot, which is a shame. I don't know if direct challenges also do the wins. I don't think they do, which is also a bit of a shame because some people don't want to play strangers, strangely enough. They just want to play people they know.
Or the bots.
Yeah. But it is a good time waster style game, and with the situation currently ongoing, I do have to recommend this and Legends of Runeterra as games that you can just chill out with, because it's not too intense. The free decks are quite easy to learn, and there are so many resources online to help if you are wanting to delve down that particular rabbit hole. And strangely enough, I've actually gotten back into it. I probably wouldn't if we haven't been on lockdown. I'd have stuck with Legends of Runeterra and just seen everyone. But because trying to have a social life outside of the gate seems to be difficult, so having a way of just playing around with people and having fun is nice. And I've not actually hit that point of, well, I'm frustrated because everyone's got better decks than me, more money than me. I've not hit that yet. I will say yet, because this is the reason why a lot of people quit. They play until the person with the money plays them constantly, and then they go, well, it's not fun anymore. Thankfully, this is fun. So if you're wanting something free to do, try it out. If it's not your thing, you've not lost anything. If you do like it, it is something you can then invest like an hour maybe a day, half hour a day, just playing with cards, chilling out with people online, and it's grand. If you then do want to jump off the deep end, do your research online, because investment into these types of games is usually a bit more of a commitment than buying DLC for said AAA game. But I would certainly recommend it, and I've been enjoying it so far.
Fair enough.
Yep. Do you have anything? Because we've got like 10 minutes to go.
Well, I was thinking about maybe talking about some of the kind of retro PlayStation-y things I've got going on here, because I've just got a shelf here in front of me with games, and then I'm realising, well, I could talk about that one, but I want to include that for TigerTails Gaming's video later on. I could talk about that one, but I want to include that one in TigerTails, and it's like...
Well, we've got more than just the PlayStation stuff. We do also have the PS2 stuff. There is some PS3 stuff. I've got some PS1 stuff.
There's some PSP
we
as
do
well.
have a lot of stuff, so...
What I want is to get a PlayStation Portable Wipeout Fusion game going, because the Vita TV can play it, and that outputs to the thing so I can record it. I've got a PSP.
I kind of have a PSP.
And I've also downloaded the Fusion on the Vita as well. So we could have 4, 5 players.
Yeah, but that does require us to get people around.
Well, that's
break Hedgie out of his room.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, we've got all these multiplayer games. I want to play multiplayer gamings. Yeah. Like Outrun as well. We could do multiplayer Outrun.
Yellow banding, no. Rubber banding. Yellow car. Rubber banding, yellow car.
The yellow car is fine.
Bollocks!
You're thinking of Amy Rose in Sonic Shuffle. And yeah, because she cheats like a mofo.
Yes.
Which reminds me, I need to find the instruction manual for the SSC again, so I can figure out which dip switch it is to switch the audio to accept sound for the Dreamcast in.
Oh yes, because we also have a Dreamcast.
Yeah, we got Dreamcast. We got
And the GameCube, yeah.
and a GameCube. But the GameCube doesn't have a video cable yet. It's the one thing that's not fully wired up yet. So I need to buy a video cable.
Which is a bit of a shame, because there are some GameCube games
that we don't own.
that we don't own, yes, but that are actually quite good. It's the same as the Dreamcast. There are some Dreamcast games that are actually quite good.
There are loads of Dreamcast games that are actually quite good.
There's just nobody played them because it got smashed into the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it went. Yeah, the PS2 came along, went squish.
Yeah. Well, PS1 actually. PS1 was released around about the time of the Dreamcast.
No.
Dreamcast was out around the same time. I'm fairly sure it was.
So, you're thinking that the Dreamcast came out in the era of the 32-bit gaming console.
PS1.
Yeah, the PS1 was 32-bit. Mega Drive was 16-bit. The Saturn
Oh,
came
the
out.
Saturn. That was it.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
The Dreamcast was 128-bit and got murdered by the PS2. Murdered to the point where Sega stopped releasing consoles full stop.
Yeah. And then they released the PS3 and nearly killed themselves.
Awkward third console.
Awkward third console. Well, why don't we release this entire chipset that will take over the world by storm? It will connect to people's bridges. Steve, that's a stupid idea. It's awesome! We'll do it! Steve, you're a fucking moron.
Okay, so we have the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yep.
Sold like hotcakes, did really well.
Yes.
We have the Nintendo Super Entertainment System. Sold like hotcakes, did really well.
Yeah.
We have the N64, which
Exploded.
didn't.
Ah!
Look at the sales figures. It did okay. But compared to the other two, it was the problem third console.
Yeah, because I think it was the upgrade. It was payment upgrade from the SNES.
The
When
fact
people
they
didn't
still
want
used
to-
cartridges, so everything was still hideously expensive. Whereas
looking
PlayStation
at
was using
PlayStation.
CD, and well, yeah, it wasn't quite as graphically capable because it was only half the power, but was a lot cheaper to actually buy games for, and so a lot of people...
Except memory cards.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. So people migrated from the SNES to the PlayStation. But then we look at the Sega side of things. We have the Master System. Did gangbusters in Europe. Did
Master
okay in
System.
Japan. Did reasonable in America. But
Mega Drive.
The Mega Drive did gangbusters pretty much
Mega
everywhere.
CD.
No, the Mega CD is part of the Mega Drive era.
Yeah, because they didn't release consoles, they released bolt-ons.
Yeah, and so in terms of full console, the Saturn was the problematic third console. Because they released it at the same time as the PS1, it was 100 quid more expensive and wasn't anywhere near as powerful. In terms of doing 3D things. Because Sega decided to optimise it more for 2D than 3D.
Although they still had some decent games on the Saturn.
Yeah. And let's look at Microsoft. The original Xbox did reasonably. Xbox 360 did rather well.
Yeah, the Xbox One probably did hugely well because of student culture and LAN parties and...
No, you say the original Xbox.
Yeah,
if
the
you refer
original
to the
Xbox,
original
yeah.
Xbox. Yeah, so the original Xbox did okay. The Xbox 360 didn't outsell the PS3 by the end of its lifespan, but definitely got the kind of public on its side.
It also had an online functionality that was still quite good.
Yeah,
because they didn't fuck around too much with
Yeah,
the online
the
system.
Xbox
Although
Live was
Blades
good.
were a bit of a PS3
Yeah.
fucking online fucking...
But then we have the problematic third console, the Xbox One, which has disappeared into insignificance as
Well,
Microsoft
Xbox-
vanished up their own arse.
Well, you say that, and yet they're still doing gangbusters for all intents and purposes.
No, your definition of gangbusters there varies wildly to my definition of gangbusters. It's a reasonable seller. It's certainly not going to break any records anywhere, apart from maybe worst Microsoft console going. But so, by all in theory, the Xbox One X when it comes out, whatever. No, not Xbox
What
One X,
the
the
next
Series
generation?
X.
Because this is the thing we're waiting for announcements on. Because everyone's fucking delaying the announcement because
No, Microsoft
Rule
are always going to
6.
announce in July.
yeah,
So-
well they wanted to after
Sony-
the last debacle. But
Sony got delayed because of Rule 6. See the Discord rules for more information about that.
Yep.
And so, yeah, Microsoft's always going to be revealing in July.
Yeah, and currently everything that's being said is, hey, all of those ideas from when Microsoft did the launch that everyone hated, yeah, we're going to do those.
No, there's not going to be an always-on camera that constantly spies on you.
You say that, it's Sony. Sony is not the same company anymore.
No, they wouldn't have it always on camera that would spy on you. It's in your joypad now.
Don't. Poor Sony techie. I'm just going to check camera from number 4578. Ah!
Yeah, because the PlayStation pad's got the built-in microphone now. So we don't need headsets anymore. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Everyone's live stream is going to sound shit.
Yes, except those people who have a streaming room because...
Yes.
Yay!
People who have external microphones, gonna sound great. People who are streaming on the console itself, it's gonna sound shit.
And I will say this, for those people who are using Discord or anything like that to chat with friends, socialise with friends, or Teams or Zoom, for the love of fucking God, get yourself a decent mic to plug into whatever you're using. Stop using the telephone fucking mic and headset.
I don't have a choice anymore.
Ah.
I've damaged the USB port on it.
Oh no.
Because my phone fell off its holding thing and landed on the USB while it was plugged in.
Oh no.
So I can plug things in fine, and it charges okay. But yeah, mic and headphones don't work anymore.
Not new phone time though.
Nearly new phone time. So I'm just blasting it out now.
I purely say this because I've now spoken to so many people who can't seem to understand how to set up their shit for Discord, up to and including somehow managing to have feedback come through to everyone else's conversation when somebody else speaks. And I'm not even entirely sure how they do that.
Especially as places like Zoom have filters and things to kind of block that shit out.
Yes. Somehow they're managing to pump it through the mic. Admittedly, a lot of them is a case of, I'll play it through my speakers. I will murder you. The influence of being in a studio. It's like, yeah, we've got the speakers in the back, but the mics don't pick up on it, thankfully. And TK keeps it down when needed.
Pretty much. That's the idea. Because I don't want picking up random shit that we don't want here. So it's like, yes, everything that's not necessary, mute.
Oh. Okay, well,
I'm just trying to see when I'm due an upgrade.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're 2 minutes to. So thank you for the few of you who have joined in. Thank you for DH for joining in, playing a couple of games of Guespionage. If anyone else is watching or is catching up, if you want to join in, we do TigerTails Radio at 8:30 on a Monday.
That's 8:30 UK time.
Yep. Jackbox is around about 9 o'clock.
UK time.
Yep. And you can jump in or watch or join in. We do have an archive. We have mentioned this on tigertailsradio.co.uk as well as on YouTube. If you want to join in with some gaming streams, I will be streaming this Friday around about 8 o'clock, 8:30.
In fact, we both will.
Yeah, because we're coming back to a game that's so far
Mortal Kombat!
trying to actually kill itself to stop us playing it.
Twice it has given up the ghost while we've been playing.
Fuck's sake. It's gotten to the point where we now have an actual fucking hill to climb now. God damn it.
Yeah, and we're going to replay about half an hour's worth of the game.
It's not that bad.
Which is good, because there are a couple of bits we missed. So.
Yes. So yeah, we'll be doing our streams then. If we do anything else outside of those times, we will certainly let you know, as we are in June, July.
In fairness, we don't let people know when we do things inside of those times.
Yeah, true. We are potentially looking at better weather. If the lockdown eases, we may even be able to get an echo in the garden. Otherwise it will be from the studio, but we'll see how it goes, because obviously, well, current situation. But if you do want to chill out on a Monday, we will be here. If you do want to watch me rage, we will also be here. And I do upload videos also on TigerTails Gaming on YouTube, so if you want to laugh at me bang my head against other games, you can do so as well.
And I will be joining Mr. Xavier this Friday's stream.
Yep.
And then we'll be back on Monday as per normal, doing more shenanigans, more fun, more frolics, more Jackbox gaming.
Maybe some Done and Dusted, certainly some reviews of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have an echo.
Maybe. We shall see. Yep. But until then, it is a goodbye from the Xavier.
Bye bye.
And it's a goodbye from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you again next time. But until then, it's night night everybody. Night night.